Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam.
Hello guys, welcome back to another beer review, another blind battle beers. I'm a little nervous about this one. For the last 2 years I've said green is my favorite beer, the best IPA of all time. And people have constantly told me that if I was drinking Treehouse blind, I wouldn't have the hype to affect me, and I probably wouldn't think it's as good as I think it is. So I figured, you know what? I have both of these beers, we might as well do it. These are my two favorite breweries, Treehouse and Monkish. You guys know green, 7.5%, Galaxy hopped IPA. Beats' Infinite is 8.2% Galaxy hop, so they're pretty much the same. Green, like I said, my favorite beer ever is what I've been saying for 2 years. That beer is #Hunnits. I reviewed Beats' Infinite. That beer got #Hunnits too. So, yeah, figured this is a good, what better time than now, right? Tomorrow's never promised, so we're going to drink both of these. Big thanks to my man, Craig and Anthony, for hooking up the Beats' Infinite can. I had some green, so I actually reached out to them and I was like, hey, does anyone have an extra can of this? I want to do this battle beers, and they obliged. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. So, just like last time with the Curiosity 36 and 37, my wife poured these. I'm using a Jaws Arcade glass and a Behind the Bar glass. I wish Nathan was here right now with me, but they both look exactly the same. You really can't tell which one's which from the appearance. So, and I also, last time I did this, someone told me to have coffee and smell coffee in between, so that's what this is. Being fancy AF. I will say the wind is blowing and it just smells like straight pineapple juice right now, so I guess we'll just start with the Behind the Bar glass. Both of these look the same. They look like pineapple juice, so let's go ahead and shove our nose in this one. And it smells like fucking pineapple juice. Good lord. It's like pineapple-y, kind of tangerine orangey. You know what's funny is I drank green a lot last year, but this year I've not had it really. I think I've had one can of it when I did a vlog, and it was like a 5-month-old can. I talked about it before. My buddy Leo was my hookup, and he moved, so I don't really have like a constant supply of Treehouse anymore. So I don't know if I'll be able to tell which one's green just by the aroma, but this aroma is fire. It is. It's pineapple tangerine juice. It's green. It's hoppy. It's herbaceous. Fucking smells amazing. See what this does. That smells like coffee. Let's smell this one. This one, the aroma's not as pungent, but this is more. It's more of the same. It's pineapple juice. It's orange zest. Yeah, this one's much more aromatic, the Behind the Bar glasses. But this is, I mean, you don't smell booze in either one of them, which is awesome. I honestly don't know which is which. It's crazy. This one's got, it's weird. It's got kind of like an ever so slight, like almost fusel. It's not boozy, but like there's a twinge of like something that's in there that almost smells alcoholic. So if I were to guess, just because it's a higher alcohol, I would say this one might be Beats' Infinite. But it is. It's like candied orange and pineapple juice. And there's like that green like hop thing. These smell very similar. This is really weird. Not weird, it's just whatever. So we're going to go ahead and taste the Jaws Arcade one first. Cheers. Fuck. That's so good. That mouthfeel on that is awesome. It's just coating mine like everywhere. It's crazy. It's creamy. This is pretty dank on the finish. Like dank and herbaceous. But it's just, this is straight fucking pineapple and orange juice. It's chewy though. Mouthfeel of that is awesome. This might be green. If it is, it's kind of a bummer because the nose isn't as great as this one, but interesting. God, that's so good. It is. It's got this cool, like, kind of See, I haven't had green in a long time. There's a cool like rindy orange peel thing with like a dank kind of green bitterness that kind of reminds me of a West Coast beer. That beer is awesome. So let's go ahead. I don't know why I want to smell the coffee again. It smelled good. Let's go ahead and try the behind the bar one. Fuck, the aroma on this one is fucking amazing. Wow. The mouthfeel on this one's creamy too. I think this one's more dank and bitter, but this is just pineapple juice for days. There's orange in there too, orange peel. These are really, really similar. I think maybe just because it's a slight bit of a higher alcohol, there might be some more just kind of oomph to it. I think this might be Beats' Infinite. I'm not 100% sure. I will say, neither of these beers are giving me that. Usually with green, I've always said it's like that basil thing. I didn't get that in either one of these. This one actually, as it's warmed, this one just feels like a bigger beer. And they're not really that much different, 7.5 compared to 8.2% or whatever it is. But this feels like a bigger beer. This feels more like double IPA-ish to me. Both of these are ridiculously good. I think this one's a little more flavorful. But the pineapple and orange notes in this one are awesome. This one's a little, I don't want to say it's hot, but it's a tad kind of like you taste more of the booze. I've been sensitive to that lately. I've been tasting booze and beer, I think. Shit. The nose on this one is better though. Yeah, this one tastes there's a slight twinge of booze. This one's much more like pineapple-y, orange, juicy. This one's got that pineapple orange juice thing, but it's so green and hoppy, like you're chewing on hops. I mean, fuck, both of these are ridiculously good. I think this one's green. I'm not gonna say which one's better because I would drink both of these and be stoked. It's just a preference thing, right? If you like big, in your face, like big beers that are dank and really like, it's not crazy bitter, but it's dank and it's bitter, this would be the one that you choose. If you want more of like an awesome, crushable, juicy pineapple juice with orange kind of like zestiness, you would probably like this one. I think this one's green, and I think this one's Beats' Infinite. Both of these are fucking awesome. This one's a little more drinkable for me when you're comparing the two side by side, just because this one's much bigger and it tastes, it's not like, I'm saying, it's not alcoholic boozy, but there's like a little twinge of like Fusel something. So that's my guess. I think this one's green. I think this one's Beats. If you have either one of these, you're fucking stoked. They're both amazing. The mouthfeel on these are both the exact same. They're both creamy, they're chewy. But yeah, I think this one's green. I think this one's Beats. So let's see. Yeah. So the Joe glass is Treehouse and Nathan's glass is Monkish. So there you go. These beers are both fucking stupid. Is there a winner here? It's just preference. It's crazy. This is, like I said, this one's a little bit more, this is a bigger beer. It's got that kind of slight twinge of something. This is a crusher. Green stands up to a higher ABV Galaxy beer. Like I said, there's not really a winner or a loser here. These are, like I said, these are both world-class 100 out of 100 beers. I have no, there's no change in grades for these for me. This one's much more drinkable, so if you're just looking for something that you can just sit and just crush, this would be it. This one might kind of get you in the end just because it's got kind of like that twinge of something. But both world class, both 100s, and you know what time it is. It's time to cuvee these. Pour it in there, and then we'll pour it in there. Make sure she's mixed up. Like, it's whatever. It's pineapple smoothie with orange juice. This is the best beer. Again, mixing them is stupid. Having green in there kind of cuts down that big kind of fusel note. It's not fusel, like that big bitterness is kind of cut down because of that soft, just pineapple juice, orange, like, they say orange sorbet. I don't know what orange sorbet is. I don't eat orange sorbet, but there's definite like orange juice with the pineapple juice. It kind of cuts down. This is ridiculous. So yeah, that'll conclude this battle beers. These are both amazing. Seek these out. Drink all of them. Get your hands on as many as you can. Yeah, green still I think is GOAT for me. Beats is amazing though. Awesome, awesome beer. So I'm out of here, guys. If you've had both these beers, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you have cans of both of these, do this. See which one you prefer. It was kind of not easy, but you could tell this was a much, whatever. I don't want to say much bigger, but this was a bigger beer. I could just tell when I drank it. So green, I think for me, is still the GOAT. Monkish, I mean, both of these guys, they're making the best beers on the planet for me. I haven't had any like the newer stuff, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.